Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is July 4th. Oh, happy 4th of July. Today's the 4th of July. Today's the 4th of July, Thursday, 2024. Yay! So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching, I have bedhead going on right now. But it's okay, because I'm still cute. Thank you for watching. So these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. I feel like I'm missing something. Anyways. Alright. So, I'm gonna pull cards. We're gonna see what comes out. Alright. Honestly, if this takes a bit of time, then it takes a bit of time. But I'd prefer it to go a little bit faster and smoother, but we'll see what happens. Hold on. Alright. I think I'm good now. Alright, so yeah, let's start pulling cards. I'm gonna move that down. Back that up a bit. So, if there's one thing I hate doing, it's like having to repeat myself, right? So, I hate having to repeat myself. And in this particular situation, I guess in this reading, I feel like I'm gonna have to do that. But the reason why I say that is because there's been this super weird energy in my readings, like the past week and a half, a week or two, where there's like, I don't know if it's like a person, a spirit, an energy, what, but they're like super obsessive and like nosy, and I just saw 344, like just very like all up in the business, like can you back up, right? And it's just really annoying. All right. And I feel like whoever this person is, whatever this energy is, they're not gonna like stop. It doesn't seem like it, right? But it's their obsession to know things about your life, to get close to your life, to know things about you. It's taking a toll on this person, right? And it's getting to them, especially if they're not getting the information that they want to get, or that they think they are getting, or that they think exists, which is weird too. That's a weird thing too. Whoever this person is, they're like looking for something that in their mind exists, but it's like looking for, so let's say they're in an apple orchard, right? They're in an apple orchard. They're looking for oranges. You're in an apple orchard. You're not going to find it, right? What you're finding, or what you're looking for, doesn't exist, right? Or like a dodo bird. Dodo birds are extinct. They're extinct. From my recollection, from what I last knew, dodo birds are extinct. Let me just look this up. Dodo bird. Yeah, the dodo bird is an extinct flightless bird that lived on the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. Someone could be Indian or Asian, because I know India is in Asia. So, and I know there was something about like over killing and over catching and overeating of the dodo bird. Yeah, deforestation, hunting, and destruction of their nests by animals brought to the island by the Dutch. So too much of something killed it. Too much of things killed it. So someone could have been doing something repeatedly, too much of it, and it just like ruined, like that relationship that you have with this person is extinct. It doesn't exist. It's no more. Because you could know, I'm going to get to this card in a second, because you could know this person has a weird obsession with wanting to know things about you, wanting to always have information. This is someone who like likes, I don't know, they like to keep tabs on you, and it's like, can you back up, right? This person, like, they want to know how you breathe, when you breathe, how many breaths you took in a minute, in an hour, in a year, in a month. Like, they want to know what you eat, they want to know who you're friends with, they want to know who you're dating, they want to know who you're talking to, they want to know where you work and how you work, and it's just like very, very obsessive. All right, this is the person you're gonna have to, there's going to come a time soon, upcoming, where you are going to have to, this person is going to come face to face with you, right? And it's not out of your making. It's like this person is deliberately trying to cross paths with you, right? Come face to face with you. It's deliberate on their end. This is what they want to do, right? And a lot of the times, the biggest reason why they want to do this is because they cannot like keep tabs on you the way they used to, the way they want to, etc., all that good stuff, right? They can't do that as much. So now they want to like attack you as if you're in the wrong for not allowing them to keep tabs on you. You're going to have to defend yourself when this person comes towards you. It says defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to, the moon, right? So this could be another water sign that you're going to have to defend yourself against. Now, this may not be physical. You're just going to have to, like, defend yourself with your words, right? That would be the wisest thing to do, right? There's this thing about boiling water. You cannot see your face in boiling water, right? This person, they're going to try to antagonize you, intimidate you. And I feel like I did a reading yesterday about somebody who was going to try and corner you and then use other people use other people with them to like rally up a group of people with them to like get you to agree to do something to them or for them. Kind of like, oh yeah, you have no reason to not do this job or not talk to this person, or you should just do it. It's like they're rallying up a bunch of people when they come towards you to like coerce you into like agreeing to like keep them around or have a connection or take this job or have this friendship or build this relationship or keep that bond, whatever it is. But the thing is, it's extinct, right? Like the dodo bird. Too much of these things kept happening, and you, in a way, you deaded that relationship. this would be, this bond or relationship, whatever this is, it would be like the dodo bird. It is extinct. It's no more. It's gone. Defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. This could be a Pisces that you're going to have to defend yourself against. Accept. You're going to have to also accept that this is just how this person is. They're never going to change. Let your feelings tell you how to. I would say yes, but there's two things I'm getting with let your feelings tell you how to. One is remember why you put in remember why that bond or that relationship or that job, that environment, whatever it is, right? Remind yourself why it's extinct in the first place, right? Why it is where it is now, right? Remind yourself, right? Because I feel like where the whole defend and accept is, this person, they're trying to like get you to accept them back in when you have already accepted that this relationship is no more, this job is no more, this bond is no more, this thing is no more. It's just no more. So I feel like they're gonna try and get you to go back on that. Oh, my armpit itches. But you're gonna have to like remind yourself. And also, like I said, this person, they're going to like antagonize you. Use your words. Use your words. Use your brain. Nothing physical. Alright? There's more than one way to defend yourself. And you don't have to use physical force to defend yourself, right? You walking away is a form of defending yourself. And honestly, sometimes that's just the best way, that's the best thing to do, right? I feel like this person with like another group of people around it, they want to like get you cornered. I've been getting this thing for like a year and a half now. They want to like corner you, right? They're gonna like antagonize and hit and pinch and smack and whatever, like with their words or like physicality. I just saw 1222. They're gonna keep doing that and doing that and doing that, so that when you bark back or when you growl or when you like shout or something, the case, whatever it is, it's like they need that, even though they are instigating and antagonizing and like intimidating you. Like they're trying to do that. You're gonna have to defend yourself in an unconventional way. And I talked about the star came out and I talked about how you're gonna have to do something in an unconventional way. I think it was yesterday's reading. One of yesterday's reading. I did like 2 readings yesterday, I think. And one of them was talking about how you're gonna have to do something in an unconventional way. You're gonna have to defend yourself in an unconventional way, because the way they want you to defend yourself is by physical means, and that's going to further their personal agenda towards you. This could also be like somebody, like they'll instigate, and then you hit them or you smack them, right? And then they'll press charges, and then they'll be like, well, I'll drop the charges if we could just build on our relationship and work on our relationship. And then now you're trapped, you're stuck, right, with that relationship, the same relationship that you didn't want anything to do with. All right, so whatever is going on is basically supposed to like, oh, and that was another thing too, because somebody was trying to come towards you talking about how like it's a win-win, like it's like something for your benefit. This is so weird. All right. I can't tell if this is a karmic masculine or a karmic feminine around you. But your intuition is active. It's deeply active at this moment. And you also have spirits, because every time I see blue, I know that's spirits. What an odd scent. and Virgo. We got Pisces and we got Virgo. 1 second. Yeah, sorry, I just had to check on her. So yeah, we have Pisces and Virgo. So you might have to defend yourself against a karmic Pisces and then Virgo. So this is something that you're going to have to actively do. And I feel like whatever this encounter is, like I said, this is not something you care to interact with, but this is something that's being brought onto you deliberately by another person, all right? This is what they want. They want to encounter you. They want to bark at you. They want to bite you. They want to tally with you. They want to tussle with you. They want that interaction. Like they're craving it. They need it, right? So it's just like it's like they just want to bother you. All right. So I feel like during this altercation, right, they're hoping that there's an altercation, but during this interaction, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be coming out for you, right? I also feel like you're with let your feelings tell you how to. You might have to like tell this person how you really feel about them, right? Like you're just not interested. You just don't care about the relationship, about the bond, about the job, about the whatever. You just don't care. You just don't want it. You don't care about it, right? So I feel like a lot of things are going to be coming up for you, right? You're going to have to defend your peace, defend your ground, defend your security, defend your freedom, accept things for what it is, and just be honest and open and blunt about how the situation is, right? And Virgo, methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of. So this person could feel some type of way. The only reason why they're trying to attack you is because they feel like you're too good, or you're too perfect, or you're too smart, or you're too... Basically, this person feels like you're a threat, right? When it comes to the matters of the mind, like in clarity. It's funny because I just made a post yesterday, and the caption I put said cognizant, right? So this person could have some sort of animosity towards your intuition, towards the powers of your intuition, how clear you are, how clear-minded you are, how you're able to analyze things, right? Methods for the healing power of, how you're able to heal from things as well, the analyzing of how you're able to analyze things, the details, right? Resulting from the perfectionism of, yeah. So so this person, they feel like you need to be knocked down on the high horse that God put you on. What a weirdo. Like, this person just has a problem with who you are and what you are. That's really what it is. And so they want to come in and bother you, right? And for a lot of you, it's because they are not what you are, and they are not who you are. So now they need to figure out a way to get you face to face and get you alone and get you in person, just so they can like antagonize and bother you and try to belittle you. And that's another thing too. This person wants to belittle you because in their mind, it's like this. In their mind, they think that you think you're perfect, but they see you as like a perfect being, and it's just a projection. And they see that as like they're not holding themselves to that high standard, and you are holding yourself to that high standard. And it's either because, and they're not doing it because either they don't want to, or they can't, or they don't feel like it. Whatever the case it is, it's their choice to not to, right? So because you are holding yourself to a high standard and you're living it, and they are not holding themselves to a high standard, so they are not living in it, they want to knock you down off that high horse that God put you on, so that way they don't feel bad about not going the extra mile in their life. That's essentially what it is. So this person, they just feel some type of way because, you always do what you can for yourself, for your life, and they don't like to see that because they're not doing that with their life. And they don't want to do that with their life. We got a couple cards that came out. Ooh, clean out your social media. I just did this today too. Clean out your social media, because you could have like people like monitoring you on the behest of this person, for karmic Pisces or a karmic Virgo, or you are this Pisces or you are this Virgo. But either way, it's like this person is sending out people to you to get information, to get it's just to get information, right? They want to, it's kind of like to test the waters, to see how you are, to see where you are, like to see when they can attack you, or to see how they can like orchestrate this meeting, this run-in with you, right? So clean out your social media, because this person is sending out like monitor spirits, and these people may not even realize what they're doing, right? So this person's got other people watching you on their behest. And it says he/she pays for play. So they could have been saying that you pay for play, or that people pay you for play. This is basically like hooker energy, or like prost energy, all right? So someone could have been saying that you were a hooker or a prost, or I feel like that's something, because remember how I was saying this is like somebody who's like in an apple orchard and they're looking for oranges. It's not going to exist in there, because it's what they're looking for doesn't exist, right? So if this person was like looking for information, talking about that, oh, the collective's a hooker, or the collective's a prost, or whatever, that doesn't exist, because that's not a thing. That's not true. Why would the collective need to do that? That doesn't make sense. So anyway, so this person is sending out monitoring spirits to not only get information, but to mess with you, all right? But you already know what's going on. You already knew who's in allegiance with an allegiance, and who's in alliance with an alliance, and whatever, right? You already know that. But I feel like this is what they're looking for. They're looking for information if the collective is like a prost, like a prostitute, or like a hooker or whatever, or if like you sleep for money, or somebody pays you for this. Like, they're looking for information on this, because I don't know, for some reason in their mind, this is the only way you're living. This is the only way you've been able to survive. Like, oh, they got this all themselves. Otherwise, how did they get this far in life? There are other ways, like getting a job and being responsible. Like, I don't know. This person swears up and down this is the thing. They could have also tried to orchestrate a situation where you were seen as this, right? And it just didn't work out, because with this Virgo energy, you're able to like analyze and see things for what it is, and you're just like, I know what that is, right? So if they were trying to orchestrate a situation where you were being put in a situation where, oh, see, I told you the collective is, they sleep for money, and I told you they're a hooker, I told you they're a prostitute, blah, blah, blah. It didn't work out. It didn't happen, right? Then we got Pluto's warning. Ooh, Scorpio energy. So far we've got Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio. So you could be a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Scorpio. Or there is a karmic Pisces, a karmic Virgo, or a karmic Scorpio doing this. There's something very significant about these three signs. Pluto's warning. If your goals become selfish, I will aid those who will band together to pull you down. As far as your purely material goals are concerned, it will be as if you are powerless. See? There's something about, aside from the he/she page for play, somebody could, or, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Whoever this person is, whoever these people are, they're saying that you do anything for money, even selling yourself or sell people. That's crazy. What a psycho. And on top of that, they're trying to like now come towards you to get you in some sort of altercation with them. Be careful if this person is trying to get you in a physical altercation with them, because here's the thing. I don't know how some states are. I mean, how all states are. But in some states, If you get into a physical altercation in front of a child or in front of your child, that will be considered child neglect and child endangerment, right? So then what happens is CPS gets called, CPS gets involved, and then CPS gets in your home and they do checks and blah, blah. Then you're in the system. Once you're in the system, you get side-eyed and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, it's like this person wants to get you caught up in the system, right? But they haven't been able to do something behind the scenes, right? Like get you, like framing you or blackmailing you or setting you up or whatever the case it is. So now they want to do something themselves because it's like everything they've done behind the scenes hasn't worked. So now they want to do something themselves. It's that physical altercation. Be cautious, right? Because I know in my state, if you get into a physical altercation in front of a child or your child, that's called child endangerment and child neglect, and then CPS, without a doubt, gets involved, and then you're in the system, right? So you need to be cautious because I feel like this person is playing wicked, wicked games because nothing else has worked for them, and there's something about money. So here's the thing, too. Some people will do this for money. How does this have to do with money? I'll tell you. So let's say they're trying to get you in the system so that way they can get custody of your child. That's more money from the state that they can get, that they can use for money, for rent, for materials, right? Purses, cars, clothes, whatever, right? It's like people who, like foster parents, perfect example. You know, I don't know, there are some foster parents that are foster parents specifically for the money, right? Like they will foster children because they get a good check from the state to foster that child, right? And when that child is gone, they'll get another child. And it's not like they're building actual bonds or healing the child or helping the child. It's just for the money. It's just for the Six of Wands energy, like, oh yeah, I'm a foster parent. Oh my God, they're such a great foster parent. They have 6 kids and they're doing such a great job and we don't know how they do it. It's like that. It's greedy, it's corrupt, and it's wicked, all right? So be cautious because there's also been this weird thing about people trying to get custody of other people's children. Why? For money and for accolades and for clout. They're playing games with children, all right? And it's like if they couldn't do anything to like get you set up and get you caught up and frame you and, you know, put yourself in a position where you get your children taken away so that way they can be like, I told you so, I told you so. They're going to come in and do something themselves. Pluto's warning. If your goals become selfish, I will aid those who will band together to pull you down. This person needs to stop. They need to stop. As far as your purely material goals are concerned, it will be as if you are powerless. This person, oh my God. They need to stop. Because nothing good is going to come from what they're doing. Because at this point, you already know what's what, who's who, right? You know that. With that Virgo energy, this is so wicked, man. Tainted bloodline, tainted bloodline, tainted bloodline, tainted bloodline. Whoever this person is, whoever these people are, I also feel like there's also a Virgo, a karmic Virgo, whose bloodline is tainted. And you could, on another note, you know what's going to happen to their bloodline, and you know what's happening right now to their bloodline. It's because here's the thing. If you are racking up karmic debt after karmic debt after karmic debt, right? And you don't pay all of that off, your children have to, right? And then it's like breaking generational curses and cycles. It's gonna have to, like, how sad is it that your children have to pay off debt that they have no knowledge about, or they don't even know why or what's going on, or like their children. You're putting that shit on your children. That's sad, right? Like, I know in some countries, in some parts of the world, like, and I've talked about this before, like, if a parent has, like, debt, right, and they pass away, that debt doesn't disappear. the next kin or the next family member in line, they have to finish paying that off, right? I also feel like this person, they want so badly for your bloodline to be tainted. Yeah. They want so badly for your bloodline to be tainted. And so they would even do anything to make this possible. That's so wicked. Attacking your throat chakra. This person doesn't want you to talk. Because the more you talk, the more it infuriates them. The more it puts them like... The more you talk, the more a spotlight is being shown on who it is. Like, for example, let's say, for example... As a reader, if you're a reader or you do anything with divination, or if you're like a public speaker, whatever the case it is, right? But I'm going to use a reader, tarot. Let's say in the beginning you were doing tarot and you're talking about a specific storyline, blah, 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 right? And a group of people are watching it and they're looking around because they're like, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? And then the more you do tarot, the more the storyline progresses. And then let's say the spotlight, there's like 30 people under the spotlight. And the more you do the story, the more you talk about the story, the more the details come out, the more the story progresses, and the more whatever. It's like those 30 people go from 30 people to 25 to 20 to 15 to 10. Now there's about to be like 3 to 1 people there, right? So those 3 people, or those 1 to 3 people, they're the only ones left on the spotlight. Those are the ones that don't want you to talk. All right? Attacking your throat chakra. They don't want you to talk because what you're saying is putting them under the spotlight. Now, before, they could hide under the spotlight because there's like a bunch of them, and right, no one's ever going to notice that it's them. But if you're the only one under the spotlight, that's what you wanted, now you're going to be seen for what you really are, right? Attacking your throat chakra. When it's blocked, you're shy, arrogant, anxious, lying, lack of creativity. So this person wanted you to be anxious, too anxious to tell your story or tell your truth. I also feel like this person wanted you to be seen as a liar, a lying hooker, or a lying pros, whether you're divine feminine, divine masculine. That's crazy. Oh my God. When your throat chakra is balanced, you're able to communicate, you're able to express yourself, be of service to God, and you tell the truth. This person didn't want you to tell your truth. I also feel like when this person, because like I said, this person is trying to orchestrate something where they're able to run into you, right? This is being done deliberately on their end. You could care less about this person or these people, but they're trying to do something where they have to be face to face with you, right? And it's by their doing. I just saw 3333. Now, another reason why they're trying to attack your throat chakra, and here it says, let your feelings tell you how to. They want to be able to bark, antagonize, instigate, and you kind of just like hide or cower and don't say anything. I keep hearing and call. I'll tell you what that is in a second. And call is very, very rare. It's very rare. And it's a guy, oh my God. It's a sign of like good fortune. But I keep hearing and call. It's crazy because I was actually having a conversation about and call, like I think last week or earlier this week. And call is a veil. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. So this person, they want to be able to like walk all over you, and you be too anxious and too shy to like stand up for yourself and defend yourself, right? Maybe that used to be the case, right? And they're hoping that's another reason why they're sending monitoring spirits, to see how well you're able to defend yourself and how well you stand up for yourself, to see if they still have the ability to overpower you, right? This person did this. They want to dominate you. They want dominion over you. But if you're able to use your voice towards them, I feel like with your voice, that's the most powerful way to defend yourself, right? But this person wants you to be so afraid that you use your voice that what happens is you have no other means of defense but to have a physical altercation with this person because you were so anxious and so scared to use your voice to defend yourself. So be cautious. They don't want you to use your voice. They want you to use your hands. All right? Bless you. You could have been born in call. That is so rare. Ooh. So, collective, listen to God. So, if you were being called to clean out your social media, you did that. Because you got a lot of people that have tainted bloodlines that are monitoring you or trying to monitor you on the behest of these people or this specific person. You have the letter N, could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial name of a word or a place. And then secret competition did not work. So somebody with the letter N is in secret competition with you, which is not working, or somebody has been in secret competition with somebody with the letter N, and of course, that's not working. Because you listen to God, collective. This person does not. I feel like this is why somebody wanted you to be seen as like a lying hooker. Alright? Because they want to be able to compete with you. And if you really are... if you are the lying hooker that this person wants you to be perceived as, that's no competition. You right? That's like, you're not trying to be mean or anything like that, right? But like, if you know somebody is a lying hooker, like, they're no competition to you, right? And that's how a lot of people think. So this person, they wanted you to be seen as something that is so... Again, everyone's life is different, right? No judgments. But this person thinks that this person wanted you to be seen as a lying hooker because that would have been so beneath them. It made them feel good. So they needed you to be seen as something that's so beneath them, which would have been, in this case, this lying hooker, right? But they couldn't prove that. They couldn't set you up to be seen as one. They couldn't do some weird blackmail to get you to act like one, or to get you to be seen as one, or to get you to whatever the case it is, right? They couldn't do anything. If you have children, to your children, they couldn't do anything to make sure, like, what it's just weird, right? It's really all about money. But this person, they did the most because they don't like that they're competing with you. If they don't want to admit that to themselves, that they're competing with you, but they don't want to make it seem like they're competing with you. So they want to like knock you down off the high horse that God put you on. They cannot compete with the high horse that God put you on. They were trying to take you off that horse, and God, every single time, especially because you keep listening to God, God was like, don't worry, you're firmly grasped on that horse. You're not gonna, no one's gonna knock you down, no one's gonna, you're fine, right? God's like, don't worry about it. And this person, it just like really pisses them off because no matter what they did, they cannot compete with the high horse that God put you on because they're so, this person is actually very, very beneath you. They're very beneath you. And they want to compete with you. So they wanted you to be on that high horse. Alright? This person could also want to be sitting next to you on that high horse, or sitting on that high horse themselves, but that's just not, that's not for them. They have a tainted bloodline. They could have also done this themselves, right? Maybe it wasn't always tainted. It's just the continuously doing something over and over and over and over and over again. Like the dodo bird is now extinct, right? So they could have continued to do something over and over and over again. And now that, oh, yeah, it's not just your relationship and bond with them. The relationship and bond that they once had with God, or the possibility of having it with God, the Most High, it's gone. It's been severed. It's no more. Hold on. So, anyways, sorry, I'm like, anyways, so yeah, right? So that's that. Mighty is the pen. Mighty is the pen. So yeah, your words are gonna have more power. I said something about your voice is powerful, or I feel like I said that in one of yesterday's reading, how like your voice is powerful. Did I say that? Or was it in a dream? Anyways, yeah, your voice is going to be in this particular situation when this comes up, because it will come up, because this person's going to make sure that this interaction happens. Now, how you handle this interaction, it's entirely up to you, right? It's your choice. They can dream about it. I feel like this person is daydreaming about this as well. They're daydreaming about it. They're like fantasizing about how this is going to work out, how this is going to go. And it's always going to end up, for them, it's always in the worst scenarios for you, right? And you know that. You can like pick up on that too. You can even see what they're fantasizing. It's wicked. But I feel like how you respond and how you act, and right, your words are going to be more powerful than your hands in this situation, in this altercation, all right? This is not going to be a regular self-defense scenario. It's not. All right? So, there was this... Also, be careful of like whoever this person is. They might try to purposely get you to put your hands on them, and then run to the police and saying, "Oh no, they put their hands on me and I'm pregnant," right? You'll, in some states, I just saw 444, you'll get in some trouble. I mean, right? Like hitting a pregnant woman, that's crazy. Like, why would you do that, right? Be careful, because this person is, they're going to throw out all the stops, right? For some of you, if that's only if this is a karmic feminine. Like, I'm talking about dirty, deep karmic feminine. Like, dirty, deep karmic feminine, right? Like, I knew somebody who did not oh my god, I don't even know how to share this story. Okay, I knew somebody who didn't like me, right? And this person was pregnant, and they kept trying to get me to meet up with them, right? So like the person could like introduce herself, but it was so weird because her messages were always like threatening and harassing and like bullying me. But then she would be like, so are you trying to meet up or what? And I'm like, why would I meet up with you, right? And I'm just like, no, I know what you're doing. So be cautious, right? Because people will really be doing, they will do that. They will put themselves in dangerous situations just to prove a point, right? She was like, so you trying to meet up or what? I'm like, no, you crazy pants. Get out my DMs, right? So, right? Because people like that, they'll be like, oh my God, they hit me, and I'm this, I'm that, you know, I'm pregnant, I'm disabled, I'm this, whatever, but, and it's just like, be cautious of people who will deliberately put themselves in dangerous situations and then just to like go cry to like the hospital or the police or whatever the case it is, right? That's one scenario, all right, to be cautious about. But anyways, I'm gonna move on to tarot now. How long has it been? I keep seeing like, I just saw 464. Like, I've been seeing like, I don't know, like 212 and 373, and like one of the big ones I've been seeing is like I don't know, like 676, or like I don't know, like 737. Or just the numbers are always the same on each end, and it's like the one number in the middle, right? Hi. You want that one? Okay.
I got this.
Hold on. Never mind, she ran away. I was watching Goofy movie, right? Like not too long ago. And there's this one scene where Goofy's son Maximilian, he was like so mad at Goofy, like his dad. He was mad at his dad, and Maximilian was sitting in the front seat, and he's like, I'm so mad I could explode. I feel like this is this person. They're like weirdly mad at you. They can't do anything about it. They're mad because I also feel like this person is trying to say that you're competing with them or trying to be like them. That's so weird. You're a chosen one. Why would you want to be anything other than that, right? So I feel like this person, like they can know that, they can sense that, but they want to make it seem like the lying hooker is trying to copy them, or like the lying hooker is trying to be seen like them, right? That's the narrative that they've been wanting to have. That's what they want to make it seem is going on, right? Because if that's the case, like if they're able to say that lying hooker wants to be just like me, of course, right? Of course that would boost anybody's ego. Of course that would make them feel good, right? Of course, right? But that's just not the case. And it really irks them. It really, really bothers them that they can't say that, right? And it's like they're fuming. I've also been getting this this energy in my readings for like, I don't know, like the past year and a half, where somebody wants to punish you because you're just not what they want you to be. You're not acting like how I want you to act in my head. Like, right? You're not acting like the made up version of you I made up in my head. That's them. That's essentially what's going on. That's kind of cute, but that's kind of cute. Hold on. Eight of Wands, yeah. So you're in direct communication with the Most High God. That's it. You get your messages from the Most High God directly from source. I also feel like because of this, you're able to take action to what you need to take action to, and you are able to take action how accordingly. All right, you're able to take action accordingly. Now, accordingly could be in your life. Accordingly could be when the situation arises, right? In general. I also feel like whatever messages you get from the Most High God, you know how to act accordingly in like in a timely fashion, in a timely manner. All right. You play checkers. You play chess, not checkers. So you already have like your next 10, 20, 30 moves. You know, like in chess. You have to... In chess, you have to see like 20, 30 moves ahead. Right? So you could have the gift of foresight. Honestly though, the gift of foresight, I feel like people who have the gift of foresight, there's nothing more exhausting than being able to see things so far ahead. Because a lot of the times, what is there to be surprised about? So it can get a little dull at times. Like, I would imagine. You know, I mean... That's why it's best to just kind of like live in the present, the now, right? Because it's fun in the now, right? Look, a butterfly! You see it?
I see that.
It's okay, Mommy's got caterpillars coming. You see it? Whoa, you need socks.
Socks?
Yeah, go get socks.
Okay.
So, 2 Pentacles reversed, this person is all over the place. They're a mess. They're doing the most. They're lying. They're angry. They're bitter. They're resentful. So, this person is just like I'm hearing a little teapot. Short and stout. This is my handle and this is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. So this person, they're like, you know, like when a teapot or like a kettle, no, a teapot. You know how like okay, perfect. When a teapot is like at its peak, like when it's ready to be served, it'll whistle. So this person is just like at that boiling point, and they just want to like pour it all over you, right? But because this person is like boiling with anger, it's like they want you to.
Mommy.
Yes, my love.
Look, my socks.
Hold on, I gotta help her with her socks. Okay, I'm back. She needed help putting her socks on. So yeah, 2 Pentacles reversed. So this person is just all over the place. They're not able to handle this situation well. I feel like the fact that they're not able to handle the fact that they couldn't like set you up and lie on you and get people to monitor you on their behest, right, for them, get information on you, get the information that they wanted. Nothing is working out for them, and it's very, very irritating for them. All right, it's like getting to them, and it's like now at this point they need to see you face to face. This is a very, very greedy individual, like very greedy. Very selfish, very greedy. But you cannot be like this to like God's baby. You a child of God. You cannot be like this to a child of God, because God's gonna make sure like their selfish ways are not gonna like what are you doing being selfish to like a child of God? Like God's not gonna let that happen. You crazy pants. Oh, did I show you the card? 2 Pentacles reversed. 8 of Wands upright. Oh, yeah. Wow. 9 of Swords upright. Ace of Pentacles upright. Yeah, doing whatever they were trying to do for money is... This person's like stressed beyond the max. They're stressed out. They can't sleep. It's like, also there's a big truth that is weighing on them. And it's like bubbling to the surface.
Wash your hands.
Baby, you just washed your hands. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and we can wash our hands again, okay? Okay. Are they sticky now? Yeah, alright, hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. What happened?
I open.
You need help? I can open for you. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you.
Thank you. I love you.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, the 9 of Swords upright. There's a big truth hanging over this person's head, and that truth is like seeping out, cracking out. They're unable to like maintain the details of this truth hidden for much longer. And that's another reason. That's another thing that's stressing out. I bumped my elbow twice in like the past couple of days, and usually when you like bump your elbow, that means you're about to see somebody you don't want to see. That is so funny. So you could be bumping your elbow, collective, because you're about to run into somebody who you do not want to see. It could be this very person.
I can open.
You need to open? Mommy just opened it for you.
Okay.
Here. Close your eyes. Okay, a little bit. And now this side. Close your eyes. Beautiful. You're so cute. So yeah, if you've been like bumping your elbows, that's
This one.
no. You already have one. I'll put it right there then.
Hey, get in my smoke.
Okay, fine. Anyways, so this person's done a hold on, give me a second. Hold on.
This one.
Ace of Pentacles upright. This person,
I can open. It might open.
baby, you already have some. You don't need any more.
No!
This person has done a lot. I mean, a lot of wicked things just to be in the Ace of Pentacles, to be seen in the Ace of Pentacles, to have the Ace of Pentacles. They've done a lot. They've done a lot. They've done like very wicked things to you, because of you, in spite of you, to compete with you, to covet whatever you have. Right? They've done it a lot. And the things that they have done to get money, to have this money, to have things, to gain things, it's got them all out of balance, all out of sorts. Like, oh my gosh. It's really gotten to them. It's getting to them. This person is a mess. They're like an emotional mess, a mental mess. This person is also stressed out because they can't monitor you the way they used to be able to monitor you, or the way they want to monitor you. That's another thing that's keeping them up at night. Also, let me see. Nine of Swords. They could have had like a whole, like a little army of mini-me's monitoring you. But out of these people that were monitoring you, one of them is going to be telling you something. That's a side note. I'm not really going to get into that. Alright, let me get a couple more cards and then I'm going to close it. That's crazy. Ace of Pentacles next to Pluto's warning. Yeah. Because it's like they wanted to be in the Ace of Pentacles, right? They wanted the hand of God to give them blessings, money, things. Right? They're like in that Mr. Krabs energy. But then it got to the point where, because they're so greedy and they're so selfish, that they did anything. They would step on anyone. They would betray anyone. And even you, right? And then that's when Pluto was like, all right, now you're doing a little too much. Because now you're going after God's baby. We can't let that happen. It's a celestial, like, saying you're doing too much. Pluto is saying you're doing too much. Right? This person needs to stop. They're not going to stop, though. That's the thing, too. They already have it in their mind that if they could just get you in person, if they could just see you in person, if they could just get you to put your hands on them, all will be well. Right? If they could just yell at you and, like, belittle you, all will be well. That's crazy. What a psycho. Like, just leave me alone. Like, what's so hard about that? Hierophant. Hierophant upright. One of the cards just fell. Hold on. Knight of Pentacles. What do you give your baby? You gonna do your baby's makeup? Here, you could do your baby's makeup over there.
No.
No, you do the makeup.
You do it.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on. So, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant upright, you could be very patient. There's nothing you're rushing. There's also this knowledge that you have that there's nothing you have to rush. Just take it easy, take it day by day, right? Let things happen as they happen. I feel like with the Hierophant and listen to God. God is just letting you know. God is telling you and letting you know to just be patient and just kind of like a leisurely stroll is what I'm getting. A promenade, if you will. It's basically just like a leisure walk. Like you're just walking to enjoy the sights, to enjoy the scene, right? So I feel like God is just kind of telling you right now to just kind of just be in that energy, just taking a leisurely stroll. You know, just be patient, let things happen. There's no need to rush, right? Do what you got to do when you have to do it, right? Don't overexert yourself. I feel like that's the Knight of Pentacles. Do what you have to do when you have to do it. Don't overexert yourself. Be patient. Just listen to God, right? And then when the time comes, it's like you're just rest, right? It's the calm before the storm, all right? Just rest right now. Because when this happens, and this will happen, you'll have your rest and you'll have your energy to be of sound mind and to understand what to do, when to do it, what to say, how to say it, and none of it will have to do. You won't have to exhaust yourself physically, right? Your words are going to hold power. I think that is it. I'm gonna pull. Ooh, 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you have a lot of options. Around you and for you and also coming for you. This person does not, because they did way too much, and I feel like this person, they use a big portion of their energy just attacking you, just to get you to be seen under a specific narrative, and that was a waste. They don't have the same opportunities that you have, the same open windows, open doors. They don't have that. And I feel like this person, like I said, they want you to not be able to have access to your throat chakra. So you'll be so anxious and so shy that you can't use your words, that you have no other choice but to lash out and use your hands. Physical means, right? Physical means of defense. But it's not going to be seen as self-defense, right? They're going to orchestrate it to where it's not seen as self-defense, where it's going to be seen as you defended them. And here's the thing. If they're coming around you with multiple people, you're not going to be able to say, oh, well, you saw it, right, so-and-so? You saw it, right, so-and-so? All those so-and-sos, they're allied to this person. They're going to be see like, well, no, we just saw so-and-so talking to you calmly. You just lashed out of nowhere to them, right? Be cautious. These so-and-sos are not your friends. The main thing that this person wants is to get you to have, like, lash out physically on them, so that way your opportunities and your options and your freedom gets taken away. Be cautious. This person is not, at this point, they don't have anything to lose. You have way too much to lose. They're going to make sure that you're bottom of the barrel in life just like them. They have more to lose than you do. I mean, you have more to lose than they do. I mean, you guys could both have things to lose, but in their mind, they're not gonna. This person's playing dirty games, so be cautious. And whoever is around this person, whoever is friends with this person, they are not your friends, right? So that saying, an enemy of my enemy is not my friend, no, that's not true, right? The enemy of your enemy is still your enemy. They're not your friends. And if your friends are allied with this person, they were never your friends. I want to get like one card from here. I want to see something. Wow, yeah, sudden wealth reverse. This is what they want to take away from you. Your options, your opportunities, your freedoms. Sudden wealth reverse. Well, you're too patient, you're too analyzing, you're too smart, you're too analytical, you're too wise, you're too tapped in, you're too clairvoyant for the wicked games that this person is still trying to play. And the only games, their main goal is to make sure that you get nothing in life, that you have nothing in life, right? Sudden wealth. They want to take it away. All right, so this is a reading. Hope it helps. Bye.